And welcome to another how-to video of Swift.ng Cloud ERP. Today, we'll be focusing on the room reservation module of the software. Now, this is mainly used for hotels, apartment buildings, and the likes. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to use the module to set up your room categories, add rooms to them, to set up your reservation, the whole module generally, to reserve a room for guests, check them in, and do all the other housekeeping things that have to do with the reservation module. So it's a two-part series, and the first part we just focus on setting up the reservation module, creating the room categories, add the rooms, and then we'll move to the second part where we'll actually do the real guest reservation. So let's get started. Like you can see all the steps that I've shown you here. I'm going to log into the system. Remember the URL is Swift.ng. So I'm going to log in. If your company is set up to use multiple branches, you will need to select the branch. Otherwise, it takes you right in. So I'm going to look for the reservation module, but we want to get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is enable the module from the admin menu here. So I'm going to go to enable features and I'm going to click OK. It's already enabled, so that's why it's showing disabled. So I would have had to enable it first so that we can actually do a couple of other things. So now that it's enabled, let's get right to the reservation module. You have a number of sub menus here. You can check your current guest, those checking out today. You can do a date search, set up room, set up discount, guest payment, guest link, and guest list and settings. So we'll start with the settings. So I'm going to click settings and just do a few things. How much is the service charge? Is this 10%? How much is VAT? 7.5% or whatever it is. What's the billing option? We have nothing there, so we'll just leave that. And the system generates a reservation confirmation, so we need to set that document up. So what's going to be the heading? Okay, I have something in my autocomplete, so I'm going to just use that. Introductory text, we have some introductory text. There should be a footer and there should be a reservation policy. Now, when we get to the reservation part, I'm going to show you how this actually pans out. So I'm going to click save right away. And we're done setting up. Next thing is to start creating our rooms. So we'll go to set up rooms and we'll click that. We don't have any room in this branch, so I'm going to click create new to create a room. So I'll just call this room categories first before I add rooms to it. So I'll just call this standard. Okay, just copy and paste these and this. What's the rate per day? I'm just going to use any figure. What's the weekend rate? I'm using the same thing. What's the deposit expected? I'm using the same thing, but it's really up to you. Now, the revenue account tied to the accounting module, I'll use service revenue. Now, this depends on what your accountant sets up. So we have one category set up. I'm going to set up another one, then add rooms to them. So let's have something like, I think we can have something like VIP. So I'm going to copy and paste. VIP would go for 20K, then the service revenue, and I click this. So we have two room categories here. I'm going to just add rooms to them. So to do that, I'm going to click details. I'll start with the standard, and I'll use 101 like that for that, and then for the VIP, I'll start with with 2 zeros like that. So let's start with, we can click add rooms here, and then I click that. Okay, room, I can just say 101. Let's call it still 101. I add this, add another one, just call it 102. Just add one more and we'll move to the next category. 103. And we'll go back to the room categories and we get to details for the VIP. We start adding the rooms. I can call this something like V1, 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 and call the other V2. Okay, So we have V1 and V2. So we'll get back to categories now. You can actually add things like facilities. You can view customer reviews here. And by the way, and you can also upload pictures of your rooms. Now, it's also important to note here that Swift.ng Cloud ERP has a customer reservation module as a front end where customers can actually sign up into your rooms while you do this from the back end. They can actually make payments from their credit cards, and all that. So for those who subscribe for that, they're able to get that. So you're able to view customer reviews online, enter the facilities as it's going to be presented, and then have pictures of the room to really attract customers to that. So that's not what we're doing today. I thought I should just mention that to us. So we have a couple of rooms for both of these categories. And so I think we're good to go. We can start doing our room reservations, and doing all that. So that's all for this part. In the second part, we'll be going into the actual room reservations, and we'll see how to do that in the next video. Thank you.